was mad weird. I don't know what that's about. I had the video playing. It showed up here, but it wasn't playing live and direct. Let's see what happens when I do this. Waiting on the guys to get their thing together. They'll be in shortly. Mm-hmm. Let's see what happens when I do this. No, that's not the one we're going. Oh, I know what happened. Lord have mercy. Look at me. Look at me. Just messing all up. Now let's just do it like this. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So it's IZM Sports episode 142. And we got Cliff is missing the action. Coach E actually popped in, but he's on a Zoom call. He said he'd be right back. Wes hit me, said he'll be on shortly. So I'm just gonna play some joints until they get here, for my IG fan. Let me see what's up with IG. What up, IG? What's going on? Urban Media Showcase. Peace, peace, peace. Sitting prettier. What's up, what's up, what's up? Rare Cut Media. What's up, what's up, what's up? There go Uncle Spliffy right there. Cancel that out. Yo, can you hear me, bro?
Hakim, yeah, I can.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was trying to play some videos until y'all hopped on, but wasn't working. But we here, episode 142. IZM Sports. Coach E actually popped in, but he had to hop on another Zoom call. But in the green room, his icon is up, so he'll be right back. And then Wes sent me a text and said he'll be on shortly. So it's just me.
Hold on, let me turn that down over there.
Spliff Robinson, you know what I mean? What up, JT? Vastego 496. What up, what up, what up? Peace. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is IZM Sports, episode 142. We do this week in and week out during the NFL and NBA season. We take a hiatus once the NBA chip is over and done with. We take a hiatus, but from the beginning of football season to the end of the NBA season, we in the building on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. That's what we doing. IG Live has this new function now. We can stream from the platform that we use direct to IG, Facebook, YouTube. Y'all already know. But IG Live, we live.
Live.
We live. No doubt we live. Yeah, man. So, god damn, it should be happening quick, B.
Yeah, no, where's K? I want to talk about these Steelers, really.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Justin Fields not about to. He's a Pittsburgh Steeler right now.
The Steeler, they pulled off a coup. I mean, they literally
quiet.
I mean, they stole. They robbed the Bears.
The Bears.
I mean, the Steelers
6th-round draft pick.
6th round, potential 4th round if he paid 51% of the snaps, but I don't see that happening unless Russell gets hurt. I think they got a perfect situation because they can literally sit Justin behind him, but run packages for him. So he's not the starter, but he'll have a few packages, and Russ does his thing. If Russ falters at all, you got him right there. If Russ gets hurt, you got him right there. I mean, it's the perfect situation.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Russell Wilson is the prototype of what you want to see from Justin Fields.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how the OC designs the offense, but yeah, I mean, you got who is it? It's Arthur Smith. It's Arthur Smith from Atlanta. So yeah, he's gonna be mobile. He's gonna be off. Definitely showing his legs. I think they're in a real good situation right now. They got that defense. They got
they're gonna bring the defense. That's like
So they have this major upgrade in quarterback after they coming off a 10-win season. I mean,
Crazy.
you know, they're probably good for at least 2 wins. So if this team can win 12 games next year, that's one home playoff game, and that means possibly one home playoff win. So there are a couple of games, a couple of good breaks. Steelers right there. You're muted.
I said, I think they're gonna be hard to deal with in the AFC next year.
Yeah,
They're gonna be
definitely. I
hard to deal
mean,
with.
they got the skilled players. They got a good running back. And like I said, the big upgrade in quarterback. They need more to be like Super Bowl contenders to compete with like the Chiefs. They need a line. They need more help on their line. But they did a lot of free agency already. They got the draft coming up. I mean, they're in good shape.
Wow.
Because remember, they also added McQueen, Queen, the linebacker from the Ravens. So they got a major upgrade on both sides of the ball.
Right. They still got Najee Harris running the ball.
Yeah, and they got that young kid Warren, who's more of a speedster. Also got good hands out of the backfield with Najee, pounding in between the tackles. So they got their backfield is solidified. They got they good at tight end. Deontay Johnson got traded, but they still got Pickens at wide receiver. I know they're looking for somebody else, but they stacked.
Yeah.
The weakest part of their team is their offensive line right now.
Now JT says they're gonna have Russ mentor him for a year and let Russ go. In my opinion, I would say it depends on how well Russ does, because if he's comfortable, I mean, he didn't have a bad year this past year.
No,
He didn't have a bad. His touchdown to interception ratio was one of the best in the league. Well, I think he threw 8 picks.
Yeah, 26 touchdowns. So
yeah, that's a really good ratio right there. He wasn't making a lot of mistakes, but for whatever reason, it didn't work in the Peyton Manning, the Sean Payton system. We kind of saw that coming. But Russ, his individual play wasn't, was kind of on point. So if he can get better in Pittsburgh, be comfortable, and be able to play ball the way he plays ball, and they can build an offense around him that supports what he does best, I think he could be successful. And if he's successful, why would you want to see him go?
And quietly, he has one of the best winning percentages against the AFC North of all active quarterbacks.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, but they will have a much harder schedule this year. They are in the AFC North, and that's a gauntlet. I mean, you got Lamar, you got Burrow, and then you got
my homeboy.
Yeah. No, my homeboy.
The North. I think about the AFC.
The North.
Yeah.
Who's the fourth?
You got Lamar. Well, the Cleveland Browns is kind of like.
You got Deshaun Watson.
It's Deshaun Watson, but Deshaun Watson has yet to prove that he's that same quarterback from Texas, Houston's.
Well, if any year, this should be the year. He's fully recovered. He's well rested. He's definitely gonna have a little chip on his shoulder, a little something to prove when he saw how easily Flacco came in and did his thing with his team. Wow. So I mean, I think Deshaun, you'll know immediately if he's gonna round into that form that he was a couple of years ago. And remember, he was a beast.
Bro, he was a beast. What you just said was golden. We're gonna see if he can do what Joe Flacco did with the same team. Now you ain't got no excuse.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No excuses.
He has to have the chip on his shoulder. He has to have a little something to prove. I mean, look what Joe came off the bench. Joe actually got him another contract because of it with that play. He actually won comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
So, with that squad, because remember Chubb got hurt before him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's coming back with Chubb, and knowing what Flacco did, there should be no excuses for Deshaun Watson, y'all. No.
Yeah. Let me see. What was their final record?
Cleveland, I think they were 11 and
6.
Yeah, I think they won 11 games.
And how many under Flacco?
Probably like at least 4 or 5. I mean, now, his numbers weren't the best because he threw a lot of picks, but those couple games where he was balling, he had that one 4 or 5 touchdown game, but he got wins, and that's just it. I mean, Cleveland's defense is stacked. They Watson just has to come in and play, close to the form he used to be at, and they're a playoff team, and if he can elevate his play and play like he did before.
Yeah, he seems a step slower to me.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Not as quick as he was in Houston. The Houston Texans. I fumbled the ball earlier. I want to correct that. The Houston Texans, not the Texas Houstons.
Yeah, the Houston Texans. Yeah, but he wasn't. He wasn't as loose as he used to be.
Oh shit!
But he had to definitely acclimate to the team, but he had to wear off the rust and all that other stuff. So you expect by mid-season form he would have been where he needed to be, but he never got to that point. But after sitting last year, coming back fresh, coming back healthy, hopefully with a clean mind, something to prove. We should know.
Yeah. So what else we got? Football news. What's his name? Tyrell Smith. Tyrod.
Oh yeah.
Tyrod.
Yeah.
Tyrod.
Yeah.
Tyrod to the Jets.
What's up, fellas?
Peace, West.
How y'all doing today?
We're doing pretty good.
Good. What's up with you?
Okay. How are you?
But I see Uncle Cliffy is the only one that want to get down on that NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to play. So I mean, I could just pick some people, but pick some teams. But I don't.
Man, you can get lucky. You can get lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I see what it is.
You got till Thursday. Thursday by the first game is I think 11 o'clock down here. So Thursday before noon.
Yeah, I watched that Oregon game.
Yep.
And they were looking good. Yeah. So I gotta brush up.
Oregon's good.
I gotta dig in.
Well, they got a returning player that just came back. That makes them a completely different team. So and the Pac 12 was good this year too.
Hey Wes.
Mm-hmm.
JT said he
yes, sir. Okay, tell JT to send me his email address. I'll get it to him. I get it to him tonight.
There it is.
And
yes, sir.
And then if he has Cash App, it's $25. I'm not sweating him for that as long as he in the bracket. It's just $25 per entry.
So you want to promote it? Maybe get some folks out there in the audience. We got some folks on the
IG right sure.
now. Yeah, so we'll tell them what the deal is, brother.
Anybody interested? Just say anybody who wants to join the NCAA tournament challenge that I'm sponsoring. Uh, the link can be sent to you to send IZM Sports your email address, and I will get you the link this evening. You have until, I guess, 11 o'clock Central Time to get your picks in. I'd say 10:30 because I like to be early. So 10:30 Central Time, 11:30
I
Eastern
ain't got
Time.
time to sit
Get
down
your
and pick
picks
this
in,
right now.
and $25 per entry, and winner takes all. We need a score at the end, but you'll follow the format on ESPN. It's an ESPN bracket challenge. So we just have our own group, and the group is called The Rock, RE from Rutgers Livingston. That's The Rock, and that's the password, I believe. And we got everything. All the instructions are right there. Once you click on the link, you'll see all the instructions you need.
So
That's
is
it.
it like local Houston Cats?
It is. I'm on about 4 or 5 different vines that we chop it up and disrespect each other in sports. So
Mm-hmm.
I sent everybody on those vines. I got my golf crew involved. So I sent this like 20 dudes, and see how people going to do it. So I'm hoping to get at least 10 to 15. So that's make it a decent looking, like a decent pot. 250 is a nice piece of change.
Yeah.
Right. That's 11 o'clock tonight.
Yep.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Thursday,
Thursday.
a.m. not p.m.
Oh, all right.
11 a.m.
Thursday. The
Okay,
first,
got you.
yeah, the first game is tonight, but we don't count the play-in games. The play-in games don't count. So tonight's game and Wednesday's game don't count. The real games start on Thursday.
Got you. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
So
So we were who we talking about? We were talking about Justin Fields in Pittsburgh and how we thought that was amazing for Pittsburgh, and we saw something very strong that they have a chance to build on, do some real good things. Russ starting, um, Justin Fields, excuse me. Learning, watching, soaking it all in. But if
mhm,
he's there,
mhm.
if Russ gets hurt, you got a solid QB that could take over, or we hope.
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
we still we yet to really see it, but we're thinking it's the system and the lack of tools line at the Bears is why he couldn't be successful. We'll see what happens in Pittsburgh over
Mhm.
time.
I like what Pittsburgh is ultimately doing as an organization. Um, but I hate it for both those dudes, right? Um, just because, again, Justin Fields, if people want to really be 100% with it, like, did he have the greatest start to his career? Nah,
Yeah.
anybody can see that. But when you have no running game, no offensive line, and one wide receiver, and no tight end for the first 3 years of your career, you're running for your life every play.
Yeah.
That
Mm-hmm.
that has to account for something as well, right?
Yeah.
Man, and he still managed to win 6 games last year. Let's not forget that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, then you get, Russ, whose coach was just straight, ignorant. That's a nice word for it. And they on the same squad, and only one can play. And the reality is, there's not 30 quarterbacks. There's not 28 other quarterbacks in the NFL that are better than both of them. You can name quarterbacks better than both of them, but they're in that top 30 list of people that should be starting in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them. So it just goes back again. I say it once. I said it like 30 times already. Kirk Cousins is a 4th-round draft pick, and RG3 ain't played in 7 years in the same draft.
Right.
Yeah.
People need to put that in perspective.
Now, I think in this particular instance, it might be like a blessing in disguise. As disrespectful as it all was, it might be a
Yeah.
blessing in disguise when you look at where they ended up, the coach that they ended up under, right? And
I think it's great for both of them, but I just think it's messed up that they're on the same squad. I think it's going to be great for both of them, to be honest with you.
I think they're both going to benefit in the long run. Russ is at the end of his career; he's not going to be there much longer.
Yep.
And I
Yep.
wouldn't be surprised, if things don't go right, Justin getting a chance, sooner than later. But you get a chance to really get a flow of the game by watching it Like I'm real big on young quarterbacks getting that experience watching it. Put him in every so often so he feels it, but watch it because the game is so much quicker
Yeah, but
on
even more
the
so
pro
Oh
that,
yeah,
level.
just
You
the
know, so it just
setup,
gives you
just
an advantage when you finally do get in. You kind of have more of an understanding of what you need to do to step your thing up. But you know, they're in Pittsburgh. I think Russ still got some in the tank. And Justin gets a chance to watch it.
yeah, but even the setup, the succession plan, him being that, and the organization and the head start he has. I mean, all that is,
Yep.
he's definitely in a definitely better than good situation. And last year showed you need at least two quarterbacks in this league. I mean, you know, people get hurt, people get in slumps, whatever, but he's right there. And, he's in a organization that can support him. He got the talent around him. He got the coach. I mean, he's definitely
Got a defense.
yeah, he got defense.
yeah. He got a running game. He's got a
Got
couple
a
of
running
receivers.
game.
So
Cliff was saying needs
they
some
got.
help on the offensive line, though. What you think?
Yeah, I think they're better than they were a few years ago, but they still need some. They still need to address it.
Yeah, because we saw how he was running for his life every play at the beginning of last year. I mean, they got better as the year went on because they schemed better. They gained experience, and obviously they'll do better in the draft or whatever. But once they get a line, once they solidify that, um, they should be fine. They'll be
Hmm.
fine.
Right. So that who else we talk about? Cliff
Well, we started talking about Tyron Smith, and we talking about, I guess, that trade to the Jets.
to the Jets. It wasn't a
I
trade, was it? No, it
uh,
wasn't a trade. He
trade. He
they
just
Dallas didn't re-sign him, and he went with the
Yeah,
Jets for 20
they
million.
signed him. Yeah, the deal is worth 20 million. I don't know how many years. Um, but I mean, let's just call it what it is, man. The Cowboys are being run by Stephen Jones, and Stephen Jones has no history of winning anything at any level in any capacity. Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson did what they did. Stephen Jones was in his 20s, not doing anything. So there could have been something they could have done with Tyron Smith, but I mean, they insulted Derrick Henry with the offer they wanted to give him. They said, well, he said he didn't hear from him, but they were talking about the numbers they were talking about throwing around. The man got $16 million, and the Cowboys were nowhere close to four. For, they're looking at 8 million for 2 years. The Cowboys, he got 16 million. So I just think that overall, the Cowboys don't know what they're doing. Tyron Smith did the right thing, leaving. Um, because I think he knows his value. He seems like a sensible guy. I don't think he's a money grab dude. I think he's just kind of like, yo, you're not gonna insult me either. And that's what I think they did. He's still one of the best left tackles in the league when he's healthy.
when healthy though.
Well,
Yeah,
that's a
you can
great
put a
point.
caveat on that.
Yeah,
When healthy, yeah, it's big. You can because you don't know if he's gonna miss 1, 2, 3, 4, or
yeah,
5 games. You know it's gonna be something.
yeah, yep.
Well, in the past
And
4 years,
But
he played 60% of the snaps. I mean, that's
yeah,
not,
it's not.
so
Yeah, I like him. I like him going to the Jets though.
yeah.
I like that move. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I'm happy that he's gonna get an opportunity to play. Um, I don't know where he's from. I want to say I don't know his hometown because they were surprised that he went to the Jets instead of somewhere else. Where he's from. I want to say it was Minnesota, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
Well, you see, they converted part of that signing bonus. Well, his his pay tour signing bonus to shave 5 million off of his number, which still brings it at 54 million, and which basically let everybody know because all they did besides that was sign a long snapper and Dowdell. So his contract is basically holding up everything.
Just for information, Tyron Smith is from Los Angeles. He played at USC.
Okay.
He was born.
Okay. Okay. He's from LA. So where did they say he was gonna play? That it wasn't the Rams. They had him like they were saying like he was gonna play somewhere because that's where his something about his roots there. So I was like, I thought it
San
was
Diego, maybe.
somewhere in the Midwest.
I'm not
The
saying
Chargers,
I
Chargers.
don't remember. Yeah, I don't know if they said the
maybe for
Chargers,
Harbaugh.
but possibly. It's possibly right. Yep. So,
But they've
but
been
yeah, I
trying.
don't like to see him go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the Cowboys are doing. Actually, I do. Nothing. It's gonna be a bad year next year, bro.
Well,
It's
it's
gonna be
not
a bad year.
set up for a bad year. They're standing on basically holding on to their players and winning free agency that way. Well, they still haven't re-signed anybody yet anyway. So it's like,
Like, so
what are you doing?
who you holding on to?
Yeah.
Right. So you got Dak, Micah, and CeeDee Lamb, right?
Yep. Yep.
And just please explain to me what's the necessity of re-signing all three.
Well, Dak, you have to because they dropped it now to $54 million, but that's the cap hit if you don't extend them. And even though the cap went up it went up 12 million more than they expected, but they still want to spread Dak's hit. So, and if you don't extend him, then he's basically a free agent at the end of this year, and you can't even franchise him. So Dak is basically holding him by the balls. So it's just a matter of what type of deal he signs for how long, the length, and the whole nine. But they have to do that because right now that cap is killing them, and without knowing how much they're going to extend them for, they don't know how much they can spend anywhere else.
Now CeeDee Lamb, Michael Parsons.
Well, Micah has 2 years left, so they can actually wait on extending him. But yeah, CD, he wants top money. I was gonna say top 5 money, but he wants top money. And what's that now? That's like 25 mil, 30 mil a year for these wide receivers.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
I think it's at least 22 mil, at least.
And who
So
was he waiting on T. Higgins? I thought he was waiting on somebody.
that's what I heard. He was kind of waiting on T. Higgins to see what he does. But I think he's the one that's going to set the. I think he's going to set the market. To be honest with you.
Well, the way they set up, it's Dak setting the quarterback market, then CD setting the the wide receiver market, then Micah right after that setting the defensive side market, basically.
Yep,
So
that's exactly what it looked like to me.
They get ready to fork out a whole lot of money.
Yep.
Lot.
Damn.
And
how's that translate to Super Bowl wins?
Well, how's that translate to improving the team from last year? I mean, it's worse.
I mean, all that matters is the Super Bowl win, I guess. And they ain't gonna get it.
Nah, man. It's dead air, man. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. In other NFL news, anything?
I haven't heard anything. It's just the draft and who's going where and people who need what, but we'll see. We'll see shortly.
Okay.
Well,
I'll actually be in Detroit for the draft this year.
That's where is Detroit this year?
Yeah, it's in Detroit. Yeah. Yep.
Got you.
So we'll see what happens.
Well,
That experience.
In the first round now, up to 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And they're still not mentioning Penix in that 5, so that's crazy to me. But I think ultimately all 6 will go in the first round.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with you.
Damn.
Sure.
So let's talk Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
I don't know much about what Jake Paul. I know who he is, but I don't know much about the fella outside of what he does. But looking at Mike Tyson's training, I think Jake Paul gonna have his hands full. I don't think people underestimate Mike Tyson. Like
what?
Just
I think
his aura. Like
bro. I think people are
Mike Tyson.
People are overestimating how much he's fallen off. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Jake Paul for stepping in the ring with him.
He a wild boy. Yo.
Yeah.
Initially I was like, nah, I saw the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones fight, and Mike looked like he took it easy on Roy. Like he did.
He ain't gonna take
it to show you if I really wanted to break you up, it'd be real. But I like you, Roy, so I'm gonna chill.
Yep.
Jake Paul, he said, what did Mike say? I like him. He's a nice guy, but people say that I don't have it. So I'm was like, yo, he's trying to show jokers this is real. He was like, Jake Paul don't really know it's real. I gotta show him it's real.
He's getting ready to get hit by Mike Tyson.
What?
That's what he doesn't realize. He's going to really get hit by Mike Tyson. A Tyson trained to hit you. I mean, that's what he's not realizing.
Oh, Lord have mercy, bro.
You can have that.
Yo, Mike in those videos, I'm like, wait a minute, that's not 57-year-old Mike. That was like 47-year-old Mike, right? Like, nah, 57-year-old Mike looked like he knocked out anybody right now.
Yep.
He just break your whole jaw. Yo, the crazy, the video game back in the day, the Mike Tyson video game.
Mike Tyson knockout.
Knockout.
Yeah. It was against Jake Paul. You know that, right?
It was actually.
That's right.
The blonde dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You can't write this, yo. You can't make this up. You can't. How's that possible? Who predicts that?
That is absolutely right.
That is right.
It's crazy. But salute to them. Mike Tyson about to eat, bro. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Mike Tyson might mess around and get himself a real fight.
Yeah. I don't think I think he wants exactly what he got. One of these joints. One of these.
He was Glass. He was Glass Joe.
Yep.
His name is Glass Joe. The Mike Tyson game. Oh man, incredible.
When is that fight anyway?
Oh shit, let's look it up. May?
Sometime in the spring.
Man, Mike looking like it's next week.
Yo, I feel bad because we see Mike in the doing his podcast. We see him doing his podcast, and he's older Mike, so he's not, he looks like he ain't ready. And then it was like 2 weeks later, and he looked ready. I was like, yo, he's shaking mad weight. He cut up. He's moving like he jogged 100 miles a day.
Training. Trained up. He ready. He ready to rock.
Yep, he's look like I said, I'm scared for that brother Jake Paul. Yep.
Yeah, I think everybody saw that little scare for him,
July 20th.
Wow, okay.
July 20th.
July 20th. Yep.
Yeah, man. So, what else we got? I guess March Madness. Y'all want to talk about that?
Well, I think it's a
wide
field.
It's wide open.
It's wide open. I think
UConn is still the champ.
Yeah, everybody think they gonna repeat, and they definitely playing the best. And actually, this is one of the first times that all of the number one seeds except one lost going into the tournament. So
Mm-hmm.
UConn was the only number one seed, to win their conference tournament. All of them coming off, and Houston coming off of woof. They got
They got
dropped.
smoked.
What are they saying locally about that?
Man, Houston sports is really fickle. They don't really talk when a team loses. They don't give it a lot of airplay. It's a disappointing loss for the Cougars, and then in other news, that's it. It's a wrap.
Wow.
You don't get a lot. Yep. So
Because they were looking like definitely a serious contender to Connecticut and balling heavy. And then they got stuff. They scored 10 points in the second half, yo. 10 points.
That's not gonna get it.
They
that's
got
not going to get it at all.
so
They got beat 60. It was 69-41, I think.
yeah.
See, everything you like about U of H and how they play is, the fact that they don't have no McDonald's All Americans. You like that. They play like the old Big East. But then when they lose, when them non-All Americans don't score, they don't score. It looks real bad when they can't score.
Well,
Okay.
I
So
got them going out in the I think I got Sweet 16 actually. But I know in your area y'all probably got a lot of them cutting down the nets.
man, I would like them to cut down the nets, to be honest with you. And just FYI, I'm at track practice, so I'm sorry about that.
No, it's all good. The
Yeah,
perfect play. It's sports, athletics.
yeah, so
So you gonna be to stay on with us, or you just
yeah, I'm staying on. There's a bunch of parents here. They're gonna be out here running around the track a few times. I'm just gonna mind my business like I always do, and stay away from all other parents. And that's it. Watch
good
mine,
plan?
and that's it.
That's a
hmm
good plan. Good plan. Good plan.
So
Right.
yeah,
Coach E popped in early. He was there right at the beginning, but he said he had to hop on a Zoom call. He was gonna try to join us at some point. So we'll see what it is.
okay, okay, sounds good. No problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
All good. Yep.
Um. Yeah. So March Madness. Uh. UConn is the top of the pyramid.
Yeah, UConn is the team to beat right now.
But Duke, North Carolina, like the Kentucky.
Everybody
What's
like
up with
always
that?
talk about Duke. Um, Kentucky's decent. Duke is good. They got some players. Carolina's is a sleeper, not a sleeper, but they can play.
Yeah, they
You
play really
mentioned
going into the tournament. They lost to NC State team that really did its thing last week. Actually set a record.
Yeah, I did see that clip. Yeah.
5
yeah,
games in 5 days to get in the tournament. So
yeah, they
they
were like a low seed and they did their thing for sure.
they did their thing. But so North Carolina look Duke is not as good as in prior years, but they look all right now. Kentucky, they young, but they can score.
Yeah,
So they don't play no D. That's
no,
no, but they can put up they can put some buckets.
yeah, they
So
get up and down the court, but they don't play no D.
no D.
Yep.
So that's
Yeah.
gonna be interesting to watch. So it's gonna and Kansas got a couple of hurt players, so you may see them in an early upset. They got one of their lowest seeds in a few years too.
Well, Kansas they got stomped by U of H not long ago
Mm-hmm.
by 30.
Damn.
Yeah, and that
Oh,
there and I think U of H had gone to the what conference is that? The Big 12, right?
Big 12, yeah.
Yeah, so U of H that's a big win for them because they that's this their first year in the Big 12. So they think the schedule is not is tougher than what they used to play in. I think they played last year. I forgot the league they played in. Uh,
The American, I
U of
think.
H, but yeah, I think it might have been the American. but they're in the Big 12 beating Kansas by 30. That's a good look for the program for recruiting purposes.
It would have been their first. Well, obviously the first year, but they won the conference, and they were trying to win the conference tournament.
Okay, for the first time.
Yeah, for the first time, first
year.
Yeah,
that'd have been good. But it should be a fun tournament. Like, I'm happy I'm home Thursday. I can work from home. Had a TV on, watch the games all day. Same with Thursday. Same with Friday.
What's the Michigan teams giving you? Spartans and the Wolverines.
Oh, Wolverines are garbage.
Yeah, well, Michigan, Juwan got fired actually right after the season.
Yeah, I think they were
games this year.
Yeah, they were toast.
Yeah, they had a lot of injuries in the beginning of the year, just never recovered. But by the end of the year, they were getting blown out and everything else. But and he also got he was out towards the middle of the season. Juwan, with some type of medical injury or situation. But yeah, he unfortunately lost his job right at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
State is in it though. Michigan State, Izzo got them a 9 seed. Okay. They play a hot team. I forget who they play. Mississippi State. They got Mississippi State the first
okay.
one. So a lot of new teams in the tournament.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't looked at Hakim. I didn't even look at the bracket myself. So I set the tournament up, but I haven't looked at the bracket either. So to see who's playing who.
Yeah, well, after we hop off, I'm gonna go in and see what. I still want to do some research. I need to see something. I'll hop on YouTube and watch some games, some clips.
Yeah, I hear you.
I caught a little bit this past weekend. I saw Oregon. And Oregon's got this dude that's like reminds me of Escalade. Dude like 6'5", 320, 340.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I've seen him before.
Well, we got that Go NC State at the bottom. NC State got a cat like that too, DJ Burns.
Did you see DJ Burns the other day? He took a forearm shiver and put it on the dude in the post. Like, I was like, they didn't call that an offensive foul. Like, he literally just like this. He a big boy. That's
the dude. That dude is nasty. Woo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm riding with NC State just because of him.
Yeah, but that being said, first of all, they probably tired and they're gonna be coming off that 5 games in 5 nights and a win. It'll be a letdown game. But I also heard that a lot of them joined the transfer portal.
Wow.
Yeah, that's something that made the news right after Selection Sunday, and a lot of the coaches were saying that's a bad look.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Hold on 1 second. Drum roll, please.
Coach.
I mean, gotta set you up properly.
I appreciate you, Hawk. I appreciate it. How y'all brothers doing?
Doing well, Coach.
Yeah,
doing well.
Good.
Right now, we talking about March Madness, brother.
That's my time of the year. I'm real happy right now. Wagner's beating Howard.
You know what I mean? Go Wags!
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Wags. Seahawks, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm surprised because Howard got that 8. Well, you know about that 8-year senior cat at Howard.
Hey, look, man, stay in school as long as you can, bro. Stay in school.
Oh man, that's so funny. I saw Wagner up there today playing Howard, and I mean, every time I see Wagner, the only person I always think of is Hawk, and that's it. That's his. Wagner and Hakim that go together would be all the time.
Yeah, man, Wagner. Their coach is actually a former St. Anthony player.
Okay.
So, real proud of what he's doing there.
Who's that?
Donald Copeland.
Oh wow, Donald Copeland. Okay.
Yeah, he played at Seton Hall.
Yep, I remember him.
I went to school with Monty Davis.
Okay.
He went to Wagner.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, St. Anthony's great.
Yeah, we have a good actually got a good relationship. Danny actually started his college coaching. Danny Hurley started there at Wagner. So
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
That was after me.
After
Yeah.
Benedict's, right?
after Benedict's, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Somebody else. I
good to
want to
see
say.
that.
Say again.
I said it's just good to see Wagner in the tourney. I mean, look, it's
It's
good to see
Howard
Howard.
in the tournament too.
Yes,
By the
sir.
way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And Grambling, which is even better because Grambling has never been.
Wow.
Oh wow. Yeah,
That's dope.
The
Yeah,
grandma.
dope. Yep, that is dope.
My favorite time of the year, brothers. My favorite time of the year.
You and me both, man. I
Okay.
love it. I love it. I
Nice.
love it.
You, did coach sign up for the bracket?
No, I can't
Oh,
do that, man.
oh, that's right. Yeah, he said he had to do an alias.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. That's right. I
Yeah.
forgot.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I have UConn repeating though.
Okay.
Yeah.
The way they looking, I had them repeating.
Yeah. Yo, what you think of the big dude for NC State?
Yo, he's a load, man. Like,
in multiple ways. He's a load.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a big dude. Just handles.
yeah, man. He looks like
Hey,
he's a throwback though. You know, he's a throwback. Zach Randolph type. You know,
Escalade.
He got
Yeah.
his moves in the paint, though, little soft feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, he got soft touch. You know,
Yeah.
he seemed like he don't mind pushing people around.
He don't mind. He don't mind no contact at all.
I mean,
Contact is not an issue for him.
Bowdy.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's real passionate out there.
yeah.
You know, so I really like the way he played. I hate it because he beat Virginia and Carolina, two of my favorite teams. So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand they weren't throwing double teams at him a lot, like so they respected his passing.
Triple team on that.
Yeah, you got to do something with him. He played well though, man. Even more amazing, that coach would have been fired had they not won in the ACC tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Like every game helped extend his time there. So
And now he gets to keep his job.
he gets to keep his job.
Yeah.
Yep, he does.
Yep. So that was pretty impressive.
JT said Nebraska has an Asian Larry Bird.
Oh yeah, they call that cat the Japanese.
Yeah, he's nice.
Stuff.
He's nice.
He can shoot it. Yeah.
Yeah, he can. He can.
Wow.
That's funny. Asian Larry Bird. That's funny.
Oh yeah.
Larry Wing.
Yeah, they literally call him Japanese Steph Curry. And
Wow.
Steph he's actually shot around with Steph. There's a picture going around with him and stuff. But yeah, he's nice.
Oh wow. Okay.
Isai, Timagani or something. I can't remember. Keisai. Keisei. I know that's how you spell it. I don't know how you say it though, but he's nasty too.
How
And
tall
he's
is he?
theatrical too. Like when he does his step backs, he'll throw his hands on his head. He'll go like this. I mean, he's a real he's a real
He's a character.
Yeah, he's a
How
showman.
tall is he?
Yeah.
That's good to
Oh,
see.
she's only like I don't know, maybe 5'11", 6 foot. He's not tall.
Oh, okay.
He's nice though. He's
Yeah.
nice.
Man, I'm
Right.
telling you, this is the time of year we watch a tournament. All of a sudden, you like gotta run to the gym. I was yelling out Mikalik. Remember Mikalik on Ohio State? You just pick up a miscellaneous dude that got like
Yeah.
they just doing something special. You be like, all right, they gotta go out there and get hype and start playing. That's why we used to love. That's why we used to love the tournament. Cats shaved their head when the Fat Five got in the tournament back in the day, the first year.
Mhm.
Everybody did that. It was like, man, this is crazy. Yep. So
Great time of year.
We're gonna try to
Yeah.
get Mr. Richard Burroughs back on too. So I know he's deep into bracketology. I reached out, but didn't get a response. So maybe next week we can have him on.
yeah, I saw Rich the other day on a video of one of our other brothers from Rutgers just had a big 55 celebration in Brooklyn.
Mm.
So Rich was in the house for that. I can still these numbers are getting up there. I can't even keep up no more. It's crazy that these are the numbers that I'm looking at. Cats that I ain't seen since Rutgers. 55. You know,
55.
56.
Yeah, I know what it is, bro. I know what 55
Double,
is. I'm
double
deep in it
nickels,
right now.
double nickels,
Double nickel.
dropping Jordan at the Garden. That's what I was telling people. You Jordan at the Garden? Yep. So,
55.
uh-huh.
I'm like 60s right there. 60
Yeah,
down the street. Not even around the corner.
right
Down the
around
street.
the corner.
Don't
Nah,
even
down the street. Right there.
that. Don't
Yep.
even.
You know how fast 4 years ago, like 4 years goes by like nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
time flies. Time
Yeah.
flies. Hey, Hot, did you switch over yet to become a Steelers fan? They doing
Yeah,
some
I
good
think,
things.
I think man, they making it hard, coach. I'm telling you, bro. Like I'm really liking what the Pittsburgh Steelers is about, man. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Mike Tomlin. You know, you got Russ coming in. That was dope, and then Justin Fields is there. Like I think that's such a great landing spot for both those quarterbacks.
Yes.
Listen, I didn't go. I haven't known K long enough, but I already went to two of my long-standing Steeler fans and put my application in. I asked them, I said, "Yo, can I be down?" They started laughing.
No, I like what Tomlin is doing, man. He's doing it quietly. He's being subtle about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's that GM Omar Khan. He's doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They
We
do
talked
a
about
good
we
job.
talked about Kirk Cousins and how he robbed Atlanta, got 100 million guarantee over the next 2 years, 50 million this year. Pittsburgh quarterback room costs 4.5 million for
Yes.
2 starters
Yep.
with starting experience. I mean, they hit the jackpot, yo.
They sure did.
They hit the jackpot.
They sure did. Because they basically got a Super Bowl winning quarterback, and they got a young boy who is very capable and is just going to learn the intricacies of how to get to that level.
Yup.
And it should be a seamless transition.
Seamless.
Whatever happens, it should be very good. And they both have said the right things in the media about helping one another.
Yep.
It was great to see, man. That is what I call black excellence.
Yeah, and if they play it right, orchestrated by the brown skin,
Yeah,
they literally can have their quarterback for the next 15 years.
yeah,
With next 2 years, and then Justin 10, 12 years after that.
Yep.
Yep.
And there's still talk of them, like, which is strange because they normally don't do big trades like this, but there's still talk of them getting Justin Jefferson.
Wow.
Be crazy.
Pittsburgh getting Justin Jefferson.
Oh my God.
That'd be dope. Well, you saw Tomlin on with Crowder and those dudes on Fred Taylor, Crowder, and my man from ESPN, what's his name? Ryan Clark, their podcast.
Mhm.
Tomlin was on there. Tomlin was on there being Omar Epps in the house. He was like, yo, he said, real talk. He was like, the problem in the NFL is not the players. He said, the problem is ain't nobody coaching in the NFL. He said, people don't coach in the NFL. He said, see, I'm not afraid to coach. He said, because he said losing is about getting better. He's like, you got guys who try to fit pieces of the puzzle based on their system. He's like, you got to learn and get better from it and coach your players up.
Yep.
Not try to coach yourself up.
Yep.
So he was out there keeping it 100 with those dudes. I was so happy to see that video because people need to understand that he takes all the criticism he takes, and he caught a league that haven't had a losing season, including Belichick.
Yeah.
So
he coming off a 4-win season. I mean, that ain't pretty, which is why he ain't got.
I think Ben.
But he started the season that way. Would you say, Hawk? I'm sorry.
I think Ben Roethlisberger should be banned from the building.
No, listen.
I agree.
Real talk.
I agree.
I agree with you, and I tell you that's why Kenny Pickett got traded, because your boy Tomlin's like, you know what? I didn't draft Big Ben, but I'd be damned if I have another white boy out here talking shit about the organization anymore.
Yeah, that was a pure culture move. Like, you know what?
Yep.
You're not coming in here and mess with my culture and what I got going on. And
so what happened with Kenny Pickett? Was something
he was beefing. He was beefing about the system and the coaching and all this other stuff. So guess what? You don't like it here? Be gone.
Yeah.
No, get the fuck.
And when
Yeah.
they brought in
Yeah.
Russell Wilson, he
He was
felt
upset about it. He
Yeah.
felt a certain way about them bringing in Russell. Like nigga, you don't have no stock in Pittsburgh talking mess. Russell Wilson is better than you every day of the week.
Yep.
So yeah, he went kind of nutso, and guess what? He got traded.
Say Omar Khan.
And it's a worse situation. I mean, he's in Philly. He ain't gonna see no type of playing time in Philly.
I think
ain't
that's
seeing
why they
nothing in
did
Philly.
that. I think that's why they did it. They was like, we're gonna send you where you will never play.
You ain't playing there.
Never.
Nah, wow.
Not playing there. So yeah, so he definitely got played out by that little incident that he had.
So, Coach,
Yep.
we discussed this. Just before we switch to NBA, want to see if you want to kick Dallas's back in before we.
I mean, I literally seen the greatest left-hand jump hook ever the other night. How can I kick
Lord, that was a dope hook.
I wasn't talking about them, but yeah.
He said, Coach said, that's my Dallas segue right to the NBA because that shot was unbelievable. Yeah. But he got one of the best bags in the league anyway. So I mean,
Well, they have that's one of the great options the Mavs have. I mean, they got Luka killing you the play before, which completely blown coverage, but he drained that three. And then what you gonna do? And to be honest with you, your boy Joker had perfect defense.
It was perfect defense.
That dude.
Yeah.
It was a 15-foot left-hand jump hook, man.
Oh, he forced him to his offhand.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nothing wrong with the defense.
No.
I'm actually starting to like how the NBA is kind of heating up right now. You got some good games going on. We starting to see some players rise to the occasion where they're supposed to be.
Oh, you see that Ant-Man dunk last night?
Oh my Lord! What the heck was that all about? I'm like, my man, what is wrong with you? Why are you doing a dude like that?
I gotta be honest with you. This dude has 3 of the highest jumps I've ever seen in the NBA. Like when he hit his head on the joint,
on that block.
On that block, he hit it. He was still going up when he hit his head.
Yeah,
that's what stopped him. Yeah,
the rim stopped him from rising. Really,
the joint on AD that he missed. Mm-hmm. He was up over AD, like looking at the basket, and then this last one.
Yeah, no, he is the face of the NBA unless he screws it up in the next few weeks. He's next.
He's that dude. He wants that. He's about that. He's a good dude, and he's a young, born leader type cat. I think he'll embrace it.
Great personality. Like he fits it right now. What's needed.
But y'all boy got abused too. He ate some nuts too.
Oh, Austin Reeves. Yeah.
Oh my God. Who did that to the boy?
Oh my God! It was with the first play of the game.
He definitely.
What's his name?
He called a mouthful.
Yeah. He was like, "What do you call nuts? Nuts on your chin." That's what that was. Nuts on your chin.
Nuts on chin.
That was, and he knew it too. That's what was crazy.
Yeah,
his press conference was hilarious. He's just like, "Look, y'all all saw it."
Yep. He definitely got it for sure.
Let me take this.
Y'all all saw it. Next question.
Yep.
Oh man.
Next question. Exactly.
Oh,
yep. That was pretty.
Yep. Man, I want to give a big shout out to the New York Knicks.
Oh yeah.
They got a good win. Had a good win last night, huh?
Yeah, but you know what about that, Cliffy? I think Tibbs might be doing too much because he's starting to play these guys a whole lot of minutes.
Hart,
That's what he.
wire to wire.
That's what he does.
Hart played the whole game last night.
Mm-hmm.
I was
But
like,
he's not playing hardly anyone else off the bench because McBride played what? He probably played like 44 minutes too. Brunson, who's kind of nursing an injury, or coming back from one, he played a lot of minutes too. But you know how Tibbs is.
yeah,
Tibbs
man,
is real short on that bench, boy.
he sure. But hey, how long did they say OG's going to be out this time?
Well, that's just it. It was he came back, but then they said now it may be another week or so before he's evaluated.
Dang.
And then, but they do say Mitchell Robinson should be coming back soon.
Okay.
Still no word on Randall. He's elected not to have surgery. So now it's just going to be a matter of when he tries to test it out. My biggest fear is that with shoulders, man, he gonna get hit that one time and then boom, he gonna be out.
It's over.
It's gonna be a wrap. Yeah.
Yep.
So
fold it up.
Yeah,
fold
I mean
up
it's good though. The energy in New York is really good around the Knicks, man. I mean, cats talk about Brunson like, boy, he the best guard to be in New York since Earl of Pearl and Walt Frazier, man.
Well, he's balling. He had 40, 40, and 34, or something like that. 43, 40, and 34. His last three. I mean, he's balling. And they're on a 4-game winning streak on the road too. I mean, they balling and doing it all. Being shorthanded.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like for a healthy Knicks team with a full rotation, with all these cats getting all that playing time. And remember, they got Bogdanovich on at the end of the trade. He's come back. He's come in and helped him out a little bit, so that's a little extra flavor to him too.
Yeah, he can get you a bucket.
Yeah,
that's Bogdanovich from the old Utah Jazz or the one from the Atlanta Hawks.
Atlanta Hawks.
Okay, Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. That's pretty good. I he can get you a bucket for sure.
Yeah,
and he can get hot.
Yeah, that's true.
He can get hot. That's the thing with him.
I like what the Knicks doing, man. I just hope Tibbs don't run him in the ground.
Yeah. Well, I saw the Rockets over here won 5 in a row and got themselves up in Golden State in LA's mirror. Down here hoping the Rockets could, because they I think they only 2.5 behind Golden State and 3.5 behind the Lakers.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be a real interesting playing game.
Imagine if they snatch
the Rockets.
If they snatch, but the Rockets beat up on the Lakers pretty bad in Houston. The few games they had out here that I saw, neither one of them were really that competitive.
They're good at home.
They are.
Yeah, they are. They're real good at home.
Crash on the road.
Yeah, they're real good at home.
And they got the Wizards tonight, so
that's the game they gotta win.
Yeah, they gotta win that game. If they trying to that last seed, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all get a chance, you don't have to watch the whole game. Just watch a quarter or so of the Wizards, and it's pure comedy watching. Poole.
Well, I thought did he get Player of the Week not too long ago? He had a little short stretch of some.
He had a short stretch where he was really playing ball.
Well, yeah.
It's incredible to watch this dude do whatever he wants. Like he don't care what the coach is saying. He just does whatever he wants.
Well, he's coming off the bench now, so he's really acting a fool.
Yes. I've never
really never seen like that with Washington. Why do they always have a player like that? A team that's just dysfunctional, disoriented. Like, why is it always the case?
I don't. It's something weird. It's something
no stability. It's just no stability at all with that organization. They're on an interim coach as we speak, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like they just got a weird culture down there, man.
It's like over decades. It's been like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it don't matter who the coach is, who the GM is. They just it's weird.
The fans say that the local sports players get caught up in nightlife. I mean, that's when I lived there. This going back,
Yeah, there's truth to that,
but
and understandable.
that's what a lot of the fans will say. They see him out at the clubs. Partying. It's
Yeah.
DC so small.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
But you're a professional. You gotta do a little better.
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
They make a whole lot of money to do it better, but they like to do it better the other ways too, though. That's the problem. To be young with a whole bunch of money in your pocket, you always
Oh,
tell people all
Lord
the
have mercy.
time, think about what we used to do as young men in our 20s with no money in our pocket.
Exactly.
So, you be broke, and,
Oh,
and
man,
we lived the life of Riley. So imagine what cats do with money. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be doing the same thing if I was in DC with a bunch of money. So
Come on, some of
I
it.
mean,
I
it
wouldn't do all of
depends.
it, but I'd be out there a little. I put my toe in the water a little bit. I think
You
I
definitely
dabbed my toe out there for a little bit.
So I see none of y'all got the mama mentality.
The who? The mama
nah,
mentality?
I
It was
nope.
the mama
Nah.
mentality.
That's
You
why. That's why I
Nah.
respect
he
it
was
so
going
much.
to nobody's
Yeah.
club,
Nah.
nobody's party. He could be
Nah.
in DC and nothing's affecting the mamba. He's
Well, actually, the crazy part is he would go out. He said that when he became 24, he did go out, and what he would do is he's like, okay, I'll go to your club, but you got to come to mine in the morning. And he said nobody would show up. He was like, he'd go out there, he'd have some drinks with them, he would do all that stuff, and then he'd be running down the hallway, knocking on people's hotel room doors, talking about let's go. We partied last night. We got to get up and put the work in.
Yep.
But
I
so
want to do that.
that was eight. Eight was never at the party. that was never at the party.
That's right.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Houston's
man.
up on Washington by 3 at halftime.
Okay.
Okay. What's up with Boston's running through people still?
Yeah. Who's the top 3 seeds in the East and who the top 3 seeds in the West? We spend so much time talking about the 9 and 10 seeds. We don't need to do that no more.
Right. Thank you.
Boston, then Cleveland, then Milwaukee.
Yep.
So Cleveland is in the top 3, huh?
Yeah.
They it's
Wow.
only one game I think separates them, but yeah, they're right there.
Okay.
But
That's
remember,
good.
they had that 10-game winning streak a couple of weeks ago, and that they really just climbed up the standings.
The ladder by winning 10 in a row. And the West is Denver, Minnesota, and who's the third?
OKC. But OKC. It's only a game separating
it's a half
OKC from Minnie and Denver.
Yeah, because OKC is leading by half a game, and Denver and Minnie, they play tonight. So,
yeah, they do.
Okay. They do. Yeah, they play tonight. I did see that coming on TV tonight, right? That's what ESPN, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They play tonight, but it's no Cat, no Rudy. So and then
no Cat, no Rudy.
Coming off the back-to-back, because remember, Ant-Man tried to carry them tonight. He may drop 50 tonight, but I don't think they'll win. Because remember, Denver's also coming off that loss.
Yeah, they are. They play Sunday, right? That was an afternoon game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they lost to they lost to Kyrie. They lost to Dallas.
And the Clippers at 4.
Clippers at 4.
Clippers 4, but they've been falling apart though.
Yeah, I watched them. Was that last night?
So Russell's hurt?
Well,
yeah,
Russ is out.
Yeah, Russ is out. I didn't see him in the box score last couple of games.
But the Clippers, they look bad last night.
Yeah.
No Russ, no Kawhi.
Yeah.
Kawhi be back though. He got to take a couple games off. Rest that
that
cartilage.
Oh, the feet and in the back. He was having back spasms.
Yeah.
2 games ago.
So he got to take time. You know who's playing well right now is Zion.
I heard he dropped 25 pounds.
Well, the Pelicans are playing.
December.
Pelicans have been balling.
Yep.
They They got like the second best record in the league since February, and they're I think they're right there trying to
I think they're a game behind the Clippers right now.
Is
yeah.
Ingram playing now? Ingram's playing again.
I think
I
he's
think
been
so.
there.
Let me
Okay.
see. The other day, I believe.
Because I think they have a good roster. They got good
I do too.
players.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they competing now because they had a good roster.
Yeah, they're finally healthy now.
Yeah, Ingram's back. He's healthy.
Okay, yeah, because they got Ingram, McCullough, and Zion, right? Those are their three
Yeah.
bigs.
Yep.
Yep.
And they're in the
Who's
five.
Zion's
who's
playing
the
really well.
who's the other guard? Who's the other guard in their squad that starts?
They got hold on. Ingram.
I can't remember.
McCullough.
McCullough, I knew that.
They got oh, they're starting a weird lineup. They got Herb Jones starting,
Okay,
who's a hell of a defender. Like he might be one of the best defenders in the league.
yeah, Herb Jones is a good defender. Yeah, he remind me. I said I only knew two Herbs in the NBA: Herb Williams and Herb Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What y'all think's gonna happen if it stays like it is and Warriors and Lakers battle it out for that
I
nine?
think it's gonna end up being the Lakers and the Rockets.
Yeah, I think the Warriors are not going to
I
make it.
agree with you. I think the Warriors might not.
I agree too. Yeah, that's what I said. I think the Warriors going to end up being the 11, and the Rockets going to play the Lakers for that one day, and I mean, I think LA wins that game will mean something. those other games were cute, but they get that one, and they got to play the winner of the 7-8. I mean, the loser of the 7-8, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And who's the 7-8 loser?
It's Dallas and
Dallas and the Suns.
Oh, Dallas. Okay, so I could see Dallas winning that game. So then it'd be LA and Dallas to go to the postseason to play Denver. That's your reward.
oh, that's setting up.
That's what you get. You get Denver in the first round if Denver's the 1 seed.
So you think
No. Well, right now, Denver's a 3 seed. So yeah, but they're all tied 47.
they're
Okay.
always
Yeah. They all kind of tied. So
They're
if
tied.
Denver gets the 1 seed, you playing the 7, 8, 9, 10 playing games, that's what you get. That's why that 6 seed is important if you can get it.
It's over for LA.
Or the 7 seed. You can get the 7, you can get the 2, but you don't want to see Denver in the first round.
and that's just it. You don't know where they're gonna fall.
Yeah, you don't know where they're gonna fall.
Just don't know.
Yeah.
Denver
Yep.
like beating the Lakers so much they just
can
might
play the
fall
game.
wherever they have to play the Lakers first round.
Because let me
That's
see.
how
Let
they like playing them.
me see something. What's the Thunder's next game? The Thunder play the tomorrow. They play the Jazz. That's a win for the Thunder.
That should be a win. Where is
Yeah.
it? Is it in Utah?
No, it's at OKC.
Okay.
And then they got the Raptors in Toronto, and then they got the Bucks in Milwaukee. They got the Pels, the Thunder. I mean the Rockets. Excuse me. The Suns again, the Knicks. I mean, they got some competition,
Mm-hmm.
but when they fall out that one spot,
I don't know.
Timberwolves, Nuggets, that can go either way.
Well, the Nuggets.
Well, I think the Nuggets gonna catch them because you can't. I don't see how Minnesota can maintain down the stretch because basketball gets more competitive down the stretch, and they don't have their 2 best players or 2 of their best players.
Yeah.
and they
When-
have a tough ending schedule, and I know Denver has one of the easiest ending schedules.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
Cat is at the end of the month. I think he was gonna be out for 30 days, so I think it's the end of this month, and I'm not sure about Gobert.
It'll probably be Denver 1, OKC 2, Minnesota 3.
Mhm.
Yeah, likely.
It's good.
Yep.
Yeah. Webinyama.
Killing cats.
He's
Killing.
Point.
coming along nicely. But hey, did y'all see the thing where his brother now is 6'8", has grown like 4 inches since the last year?
How old is his brother?
16.
9.
Wow.
Hawk said 9.
9. That's funny. 9. Oh man.
Yeah, like
Bro,
he's 16 and he's 6'8" right now.
Yeah.
bro, that Webinyama is a. I think I gotta raise the rim, bro. It's not fair. Not fair. He laid it up, didn't jump. He just had to, like a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He
he like
came
playing
out like
on
a
the
child, man. Who was that? He just grabbed the ball. Come on, man.
And
I
let
mean, soon as he gets some teammates that like him, man, they're gonna be good.
they starting to
Yeah.
feel they're playing better.
Cause they be looking that Joker off. Boy.
Defensive player of the year.
Nah,
Defensive player
Nah,
of the year.
nah.
he's in the conversation though.
Yeah, he definitely is
Yeah.
in the conversation.
Rookie of the year for sure. Over Chet Holmgren.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his numbers have been I think Chet has been the most consistent over the season, but Wembanyama's numbers have been increasing, gradually getting better and better.
Yep. That's true.
It's
They should
like
call it the defensive effort of the year. They can't call it the defensive player of the year because it's only who does that in the league. They give the effort,
Yeah.
the effort
Yeah.
award.
Well, you know what? To think about Rudy, how many games has Rudy missed this year?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think
Rudy
he'll still be
might
eligible if he comes back.
have to run for it because he missed so many games.
Yeah. Yo, who said that? Who said that cartoon to me when Draymond Green was the only one to yell, "Yeah!" Like here, they said we got the best shooter, and it was a cartoon character, Steph. Everybody in the crowd was like, "Here," and they was like, "We got the best this," like
Oh
here,
yeah,
and they
the
said, and then
90s.
yeah, and then LeBron said, "And we got the best player," and the only person that waved his hand was Draymond. He said, "Here,"
Yep,
like,
yep.
like, like it was like the whole league,
Yeah,
and they
they
were
was
all
doing
like
the
in.
thing. Yeah, we're not
I
gonna
was
talk
like.
about the 90s
It
anymore.
was one of y'all sent it. It was one of those
Yeah, I sent it.
Instagram.
I sent it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was like, who sent this to me? This was so stupid.
that
But
shit
it
was
was just,
funny.
it was funny. It was funny. He was like, we got this. Everyone was like, yeah, we got this. It's like, yeah. And he's like, and we got the best player. He's like, and Draymond was like this, yeah. It was one person, Draymond. That was crazy. Y'all send so much stuff over sometimes. And sometimes they don't go right to the clip you guys send. But that one got through.
Yeah, that's been happening to me lately. It won't
Yeah,
go
the
right
same
to the
thing.
clip.
Get
No, well, yeah, you gotta refresh your phone,
Yeah,
Yep,
and
yep.
then go to it. That's
got it.
weird. Why?
Got it.
Yeah, my wife was bugging out saying, why can't I get to the link that I'm looking for? And you gotta refresh your page, and it's gonna send you somewhere else. Yeah.
Now they got my daughter running against there's four girls her age. They got her running against the two boys now. She going to get one of them, but she going against the boys. Like I don't know what's the distance from one turn until the length of the other side to the other turn. What's that distance? 400 or 800 or 600?
400 to the next turn.
Okay. Yeah, they're running. I guess they're running a 400. Yeah, she came in second, but there's only 3 people running on that leg.
Mm.
Ah,
Did y'all see the clip of the youngster basketball game with a little black kid, a white kid got into a little tussle, nothing serious, little push, shove here and there. And then I don't know if it was the white child's father went and grabbed the black child and like scolded him.
Ooh.
And then
Ooh.
out of nowhere, somebody was like, "Yo, duck!" And Black Daddy
Yep.
came and Lawrence Taylor, dude,
Woo.
smashed him against the wall. It was crazy.
Wow.
So
God,
that reminds me, I did a tournament like had to be at least 15 years ago, 14 years ago, and in Randolph, New Jersey. And a buddy of mine I worked with, he was married to a white woman, and they had 3 sons, and 2 of the sons played together on the AAU tournament, like an AAU team. And the mother was watching the games, and their team went to Harlem to play one summer, and so they got doored in Harlem at the Rucker,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
But they came back to Randolph. That squad was like ridiculous, right? So they came back up there, and they were running through people, and they put the press on cats, and cats couldn't get it over half court, and the white women started saying, "They're playing like animals,"
Oh.
not knowing that their mama was right there, right? And
Ooh.
and so my man Daryl, he looked at me, and I heard him when they said it, and he looked at me, and all he did was look at his wife. And let me tell you, and it was really it wasn't no cameras like like it is now, like social media. Dude, she was all over those 2 white women, like they they were gonna be in celebrity death match.
I know exactly who you're talking about too. As soon as you
Down,
said
Bryce Aiken,
yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah,
As soon
Bryce
as you
Aiken.
said
Yeah,
Darryl and Randolph,
yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay. Yep,
yeah.
yep,
So those were my boys. Like when Kyle was the oldest one, and when
yep,
Kyle started playing, I told him to come. I said, "Yo, Daryl, man, bring your squad over to New York, into Harlem, and let them get their work." And he said, "Well, how do we prepare for that?" I said, "Put 8 guys on the court, and tell your starting 5 they got to get it across half court. Just put 8
yeah,
people out there on defense."
yep.
Because
That's it.
I said that's how it's gonna be when you go to Harlem, right? And they took their lumps, but the middle one, Julian,
Julian.
no conscience.
Yep,
He shot anywhere across half court, and Bryce was the quiet one, and Bryce ended up playing for Seton Hall, and
yep. Well, Harvard first, and
he
then
played for
came.
Harvard first for Amaker. Yeah, he got hurt, and he had that red shirt year at Seton Hall, and played
Yep.
with them. And so yeah, Daryl did well for himself with them 3 boys.
You sure did, sure did.
Yep.
Julian still one of my favorite kids that
Oh, I
I've
love
ever
Julian.
coached. Just a great kid, man.
Yeah,
Um,
I like all of them, but yeah, Kyle was real, like passive. Julian was real aggressive, and
yep,
Bryce took both of their personalities and blended
yeah,
it and became the dude. But
yep.
because I thought Bryce was gonna have a chance, I
Yeah,
thought
he did.
Bryce
He
had a
just
shot.
wasn't big enough. He was so slight, and
Yeah,
he would get
yeah,
hurt. But yeah, man, great kids, great kids.
yeah,
Yeah. So as
yep.
soon as you said Daryl and
Daryl,
Randolph, that's taken. Yep.
Daryl Aiken, yep, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yep.
Kyle,
That's
Kyle actually helped a lot of my kids, get eligible by tutoring them. He
okay,
he
okay,
actually did good money tutoring a lot of my guys.
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
always
the
to him.
other guy out there in Randolph, his daughter played, and she was big time in college. Raheem, what's Raheem's last name? But I know he coaches, or he's involved with the Morris Catholic girls up there, and I know they're pretty good. Their program,
Yeah, yeah.
as far as
Mars
I
Catholic
remember.
right now is that's where my girls play actually. They play at
Okay,
Mars Catholic, the ones I'm coaching
okay,
this.
okay,
Yep,
cool. Yep,
yep. Good
Yeah,
very
man.
stuff.
cool.
So,
Sometimes I
you know,
forget you from Jersey West. Sometimes I forget.
Yeah, yeah,
Been waving
yep.
that Texas banner for so long.
Ah, yeah.
so question: what's going on with the 76ers and Embiid?
They're gonna trade him, or is he a free agent
No.
coming up?
Nah, it's sad, man, that the dude keep getting hurt.
Well, he showed up recently at the arena, and they haven't put a timetable on it, but they keep saying, it'll be soon, it'll be before the playoffs. But we got what, about 15 games left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got a mid April playoff start, the end of April.
In
And where are
April.
they at right now in the seedings? Like 5, 6, or something like that?
Six,
They are
6.
5 or 6.
It's 6.
Okay. Mhm. Mhm.
The sad
Yeah, I
part is
mean,
Who are they behind? They behind Orlando now.
he just gonna keep
5
getting
is
hurt though.
Orlando's at 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
wow, the Magic are at 5. That's crazy. Orlando. That's
Yeah,
dope for them. Good for them.
remember when
Yep.
when Embiid went down, they were at 2.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they
So
were.
They
But
slid
good for
5.
Orlando. I'm happy. I'm happy they're playing well. They just gave their
Yeah.
coach an extension, right?
Yeah, because remember Orlando was terrible,
They
Mm-hmm.
were. They
and they
were.
still young. They still very young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Bancaro, he's killing them.
Yeah,
He's definitely doing his thing.
Yeah, he could play. He had a pro game from day one.
he sure
Yeah, man.
did. He sure did.
Like you could. It was
Well,
just like his drooling the pros.
I don't know, man. I feel bad for the Sixers though because they just can't get over the hump.
Yeah, we could bring B back, you know. And if he can stay healthy, Maxi's been showing out.
Yeah,
Everybody
Maxi's been playing well.
is he back though? I know he was hurt for a second.
And then you got the enigma Tobias Harris.
Yeah,
he was out last night. Though.
You know.
and I mean,
You don't
look,
know what
Buddy
they,
Hill was a great pickup for them.
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
but not without Embiid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You need all the pieces. I know what they were trying to do,
Absolutely.
but they got to have it all for it. They got to have it all for it to work.
Yep.
So
They got to
yep,
stay out playing. That's what they got to do.
yep, they sure do because they could definitely lose one game and it'll all be over.
Yeah.
Let me see. They're 38-30. Pacers are right behind them at 38-31.
That's the scary team, the Pacers.
Yeah. You know what I
Yeah.
didn't realize? The Lakers haven't won more than 43 games in 6 years. That's crazy. I never knew that.
Mhm.
Wow.
I was like, man,
Makes sense.
yeah, it does. It does. I'm like, man, that's
Actually,
crazy.
You got to play defense every night to try and win more than that.
The year before last was a disaster.
Yeah, I was like, I saw that number. I was like, what? Because I know the bubble year, you really, they didn't get to play 82 games, right? They missed. They stopped at. I think they might have won more than they. I think they were on a trajectory to win 50. No, they won that year. They won more than 43 that one year. And the last 6 years they have that. The bubble year is the year that they had more than 43 wins. Because they shut the season down in March, right?
Yeah.
And then they brought it back in July. So I think it was like a 3-month break.
I've been
Yeah.
trying to figure out the focus for the Lakers has been on defense.
But
Yet
they don't play any.
they don't play any defense.
Oh, they're the second worst. In the league.
I can't figure that out. That was the reason they brought Ham in the coach,
Yep.
defensive coach. You know, he requires this and that, but they don't.
Well, he's been getting criticized all year, not
Yeah,
really
he
being engaged, not really having any input on anything.
Yeah, and that's what it is. They're not engaged.
They says he always has his hands in his pockets. Just walks up and down the sideline with his hands in his pockets.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I don't know. They gotta do something.
That's
They're
unfortunate.
becoming frustrating to watch, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like being frustrated by watching my teams.
Well, if they get caught by the Rockets, that's going to be terrible.
If they get caught by anybody at this point, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, I think the Warriors are going to make it because I think they're going to. They've been playing pretty solid, and they're pretty healthy. And the Rockets are the only team that can catch either one of them. So
Yeah.
can't fall victim.
I don't know who it's gonna be. I just feel like the Rockets could catch Golden State for some reason. I just feel like they got too many holes. Like their defense is kind of like a sieve too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, man. So
And I just think the longer the season is, Steph is going. He's going to wear down. He's going to wear down. You know.
Lakers got next game the Pacers on Sunday, and then, at home, and then the Bucks at Bucks. And they go
Okay.
They go to the Pacers.
they got that. They got to go back on. They got to go back to the East Coast again.
Yeah, Nets.
Ooh, that's not cool.
Yeah, but they haven't left the state of California in probably like 3 weeks.
Yeah, they was like 11 games
Okay.
straight or something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
So yeah, I mean the Lakers. I think the Lakers are gonna. I think they're gonna sneak in. I do think they're gonna sneak in, and it'll be the Warriors who don't make it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have much faith in him, and the reason is mostly AD gets dominated by all real centers.
Yeah,
All the real centers, he gets dominated by them. It's not even funny. It's not even like he's competitive against them. It's sad. And to watch Joker just beat his ass, it's horrible.
he really wants to be a 3-man, not even a 4. He wants to be a 3-man.
Yeah. I watched him go up for a loose ball with was a Joker, and they clash bodies. Who was that against? And AD just fell off his feet. Like we jumped in the air, and they just both went up and knocked together. And then AD was on his ass.
Yeah, he really doesn't want any part of Joker,
He light.
and Joker knows it.
Yeah. He just built light. You can tell. But he's been balling this year though. He's 80's balling.
Nah, he's balling, but he get punked.
Yeah,
He gets punked. It's almost like everybody know it. We're gonna go beat you up, and you just gonna give. You're gonna resist. He's a finesse player. He's not a strong body, even though he's, you know what I'm saying, his size is crazy. He's enormous. Dude is huge.
Yeah.
But he doesn't play it like that.
He doesn't play it like that. He is but that finesse is some type of he's some type of finesse player.
I mean, he give you big numbers. He fucking give you record numbers. He breaks all types of stats.
Yeah.
But
you just don't know when he's going to really show up.
Just going to dunk on you, and you're not going to do nothing.
Well, I don't know who's worse with him. Is Sabonis or Joker? Which one is worse?
Oh, Sabonis. That's what it was. It was Sabonis. Thank you. It was that one. They clashed bodies, and he just kept going. The AD was on the floor. Yo. It went up, clashed bodies.
I think he's 0 for his last 8 against Sabonis, right?
0 for 8 against the Nuggets, yeah.
0 for 8 against the Nuggets.
Yeah,
against
that's
the
what I heard.
Kings,
I
like
thought he was 0 for 8.
Oh, that's funny.
He's like, did they beat Minnesota last time they played? But Rudy Gobert didn't play.
Right.
Gobert got his number. Embiid got his number.
He don't like them Europeans, boy.
Giannis got his number.
It's bad.
Right.
It's bad.
Yeah, if they don't play.
I'd rather it be over sooner than later with the Lakers. That's where I'm at with it. Because the longer they go,
he might take you on a ride, bro. Just get on that train. Take that ride. Come on, take that ride. Take that ride.
That play-in may be to a quick departure. Don't get it twisted. That 8-9.
Yeah,
boom.
that's like a Disneyland fast pass playing game.
Yeah,
Now they're gonna resurrect what they did in the tournament, the in-season tournament, and they're gonna revive that for what we about to see. Watch.
I think if they play anybody but the Nuggets, they could replicate that.
Yeah, a lot can happen. They stay healthy. They get the good match.
I don't know how the Kings got their number. I don't know.
I think the playoffs is a whole different game, and they got enough veterans on their squad. When you watch them play, it's just amazing how all they have to do is play defense. They got
That's
so
all.
many ways to get buckets. That's all they have to do is play defense. It's like it's kind of crazy when you really think about it. If you just watch it, they don't really need anything. They just got to play defense.
Yeah.
They got shooters.
That's
They
it.
got guys that can put the ball on the floor. They
And
got
it's
playmakers. I
What
mean,
was the game they lost? I think they were up like 19. They lost in the fourth quarter, and it was defense was the problem. So after the game, AD calls out Darvin Ham on his defensive settings. Like
Ooh.
he threw him under the bus.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was like, I don't even know why we was in this defense when he started. He gave a little bit, but he definitely threw Darvin Ham under the bus with the defensive calls.
That's not a good sign.
yeah, that's not good.
Not down the stretch. That's not good.
and it's not like
Nah.
because they're just getting worse.
Mm-hmm.
AD said I had enough of me being called out. I'm gonna call somebody else out, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like.
But
Yeah.
there's no Vanderbilt, there's no Cam
Gabe
Reddish,
Vincent.
Gabe Vincent. They bring a lot of defense, particularly those two. Anyway, what's up with Christian Wood? Why is he playing?
Why is he not playing, or is he
Why
playing?
is he not playing? Excuse me. Why is he not
Yeah,
playing?
that's what I was saying. What's up with Christian Wood?
Yeah, I don't understand that one either. Because he was really good in Dallas.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
he
he
was having
was.
some personal issues around his child and his baby's mother.
Mm.
Yeah, it got kind of crazy. Unfortunately, it was like it's obvious he's being like railroaded, but I don't know if it was that. If the Lakers got him sitting for that, like the cops were called, the cops got involved. It was some BS.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
but Gabe Vincent, what's up with him? Like you
He's
said,
out. He's out injured.
He'll be back soon, I heard. He's close.
Vanderbilt, that's a lot of defense right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. They built a defensive team, but most of them
And,
hurt, and the ones who not hurt don't play.
and Torian Prince is another guy that plays defense, but they don't play him
Mm-hmm.
either. Yeah. Vanderbilt played last year in the postseason and did well against Jamal Murray
They did.
in spurts, and then Darvin Ham didn't play him no more. I didn't understand that either, the rotation, but like I said, all they have to do is play defense. If they play defense, I think, like, again, I think they're gonna be a tough out.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yep.
Couple weeks.
That other team's goal in the Suns.
Yeah, man.
You
I
don't
don't know.
believe
The
in
other
the
day the
Suns?
Suns lost on and KD had like 11 points, and
Yeah,
Bradley
he had
Beal
11
played.
points.
Oh, what?
Suns look
No,
like they not engaged. They don't really.
Yeah.
they don't believe it.
It's not. I don't even know. I think they just don't care, man. It's
It's like going through the motions. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched them against the Rockets, and it looked like, just like you said, they look like they're just going through the motions.
yeah,
Yep.
just
Yeah. It's your turn, my turn with KD and Booker. Okay, you go. Okay, I'll go. Your turn. It's not like it's no cohesiveness on their squad.
Right.
Now you would think that from the Mavs, but you were seeing it from the Suns.
Yep.
and the
Yeah.
Suns is dead last in fourth quarter points, and that's all they do in the fourth quarter is you ball, my ball, your ball, my ball, just ISO, and
Yeah.
it's not effective. I think they
Yeah.
lost more fourth quarter leads than everybody in the league this year.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy when you watch them play. It don't even look right.
Mhm.
Yep.
Bad basketball.
Yep.
If y'all interested in seeing good basketball, watch this women's NCAA tournament.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be something.
It's gonna be some good basketball.
Yeah, big shout out to Dawn Staley.
Oh man, she's the best. She is the best. How
I
she
really-
handles herself, how she handles her team, the media. She's the best.
I saw a clip of some parents raving about her,
Mm-hmm.
how she handled her business and how they, in recruiting their daughter, how she dealt with things, and you know, was more of a human interaction than it was a basketball interaction.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope.
Yeah, I heard that about her.
You can tell she's a real one, and
Yeah,
she's
she's a real one.
that way regardless. You know, and she cares.
Mm-hmm.
So,
North Philly.
Yep.
North Philly's finest.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, Coach. Earlier we were talking about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Mike Tyson Punch-Out game coming to life.
There you go.
we said that too.
Yep.
It really is coming to life, man.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna watch it. I mean, gonna watch it. I really.
You think Mike gonna put that work on him, or you think it's just entertainment? What you think?
No, I think Mike really gonna put that work on him. The question is, at what point does Mike stop smoking? Like, how long before that fight?
He probably not smoking now.
I don't know. Like,
you saw the clips?
I've seen the clips lately. He looks fantastic.
I saw the clips of him, and I saw the clips of Jake Paul. And Jake Paul looked good.
No, yeah, Jake Paul don't look
like
bad
Mike Tyson, though. He didn't look like Mike Tyson. Nah, he didn't. Like, he didn't look like no slouch.
Mike Tyson looked
ready for Mike Tyson, though.
Mike Tyson forgot more boxing than that cat ever now, dude.
I'm looking forward to seeing Mike, man. I haven't wanted to see any other heavyweight bout in quite some time, so I'm looking forward to this.
He done hurt that boy.
Yeah, I'm actually the same way. I was like, I might actually purchase a pay-per-view of this one. I might have to get it.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I can't wait for that one. July 20th.
And Mike is what now? What, 55?
57.
57?
7.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he looked like he was 27.
Wow. Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
It's gonna be good to watch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, fellas. We could wrap it up. Time for dinner. Unless y'all want to throw something out there before we.
No, we'll come back to the first round of the tournament.
Yep.
And
next week.
The NBA playoffs picture will be a little bit more clear too.
And make sure everybody knows again to get their picks in, or get the email to.
One more time.
Madism. Get it over to Hakim, and I will get you into the bracket challenge.
And you have until Thursday, 11
Eastern time.
The Eastern?
Yeah, I would say Eastern because I don't want nobody to be late at 12 and say I didn't know. So an hour early. 11 daylight savings, 11 Eastern time.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
All right.
Gentlemen, it's been great.
Always.
Peace out.
All right, fellas.
Peace.
Peace.